Hi, good morning. What another lovely, wonderful day that we have. So blessed to be out here, blessed to be out here in nature as well. It's wonderful. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Beverly Powell and I am a licensed menopause champion and a life coach, and I speak on all things menopause, leadership, health and well-being. So I'm out in my playground, as we call it, or as I like to call it, and enjoying the rays of vitamin D. And as many people from my heritage tell me, it's a different type of heat here in Britain compared to the Caribbean, which of course I know, having been there, that I realise the heat, how we manage heat, is totally different. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is about hydration, and I never used to take in a lot of liquids, particularly when I was working, busy at the desk, busy at my laptop, busy. I may have had a cup of tea there or a glass of water, and a few hours later I'd probably just be taking sips. But during menopause, the season of menopause, it is so important to hydrate, to help the body readdress, rehydrate, and work better, and particularly in the heat that we are in as well. We can't forget, and whatever I drink, I know I need to drink double. So I take water with me. If I have coffee, I've limited myself to just one coffee a day because I know that it can constrict some of the cells, the blood vessels. So managing high blood pressure, this is something that I am acutely aware of. So as part of all that, one of the key things is hydration. We hear it on the radio, we see it on the TV and the health experts. So I'm taking my own medicine out in nature today and bringing in my water and various things. I was at a lovely dinner, charity dinner yesterday, a round table charity dinner for in aid of children with Limbo, the Limbo charity, and it was a fashion show. All proceeds go to the local hospital, hospice, and the Limbo charity for children. And so I was thinking there are times where your menopausal diet, we can't be strict all the time. And so being a VIP guest at this wonderful charity event was a lovely meal, and I had a lovely meal and I had a lovely pudding as well. I refrained from the alcohol because I had a journey to drive back home, but it was a lovely meal, and I didn't beat myself up about it. It's just getting back onto the wagon today and getting out into nature and do my usual thing. I'm a fan of fasting, actually. So I get up in the morning and I tend to, 3 or 4 times a week, I will hit the gym early in the morning. So I'll take in a smoothie. If I don't, take in lots of liquids. And then once I get home, I will tend to have a brunch or something. So I'll make sure that I will fast for a minimum of 10 hours. And that helps me, that helps with the digestion. As we know, when we lose the estrogen reduces, then it can affect gut and how we digest foods, and it allows the stomach and the rest of the body just to regulate and try and work at its optimum as best we can. But one thing I do is I take water with me to bed. When I wake up in the morning, I have a cup of green jasmine tea, one of my favourites, and then I'll have a rooibos tea, decaffeinated tea, and I will have those and get myself ready ahead of the gym and take the usual salts. I take in the essential salts with water when I go to the gym. So in my water bottle I'll have essential salts, and I'll maybe take a spirulina powder and put that into the water, whichever way. Creatine and MSM. This isn't for everybody. So these things that I do take, I've had discussions with my health and well-being practitioner, because I did fall foul of taking too much vitamin D, and my blood test showed I had too much vitamin D in my diet. And fortunately, some of the other markers that my health and well-being practitioner was looking for wasn't prevalent, some of the markers. So I would suggest that anything that you take, I don't know, whoever's listening to me, what your health background is, so I would always suggest having a check-in with your health and wellbeing practitioner. And in fact, on a discussion as a licensed menopause champion, having a meeting with me, I will be asking you those questions around discussions with your health and wellbeing practitioner. What did they say? What discussions have you had? Have you recently had a blood test? What did the blood test say? Those things. I am governed by a code of ethics. So what we say, as any good coach will say to you, mention, and it should be on their website, that you're governed by a code of ethics. So what we say is highly confidential. And of course, in these discussions, it's entirely up to you. It's your choice what you would like to share with me. But the goal is whatever you want to discuss with me. And if it's around menopause, that is the approach that I would take to get a baseline understanding of where you are or where you believe you are, and then we can work from achieving and working with you, supporting and enabling you to achieve your goals. Okay, so short and sweet, my catch up today. I'm going to get back into the shade, rehydrate, do a bit of meditation, and then off to the rest of my travels and meet up with my walking friends later for a catch up. Whatever you do, I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Best wishes. Bye for now.